Hey friends, it's your girl Terry. Hope everyone's having a great day. I've got a SCENTSY video, some SCENTSY content. You guys, I've got a lot of bars I got through. I think there's about 17 bars here. So we've got a lot to talk about. So if you're interested in hearing what I got through as far as SCENTSY wax and what I thought about it, buckle in and stay tuned. Okay guys, we're gonna dive right into it. I'm gonna pull out my iPad for all the bars, and there's quite a few that I have that don't have the scent notes on them because, you know, since he hasn't fully changed over packaging, and I've been bring back my bars with the old packaging and yada yada. It is super hot here, 96 degrees, feels like low hundreds they're saying, and super humid. So yeah, flyaways, I've pushed them down a million times, so hopefully it doesn't bother you too much when people have like a piece of hair sticking up, because it just ain't happening today, guys. All right, all you need is love. This is part of one of the bring back my bars. By the time this goes up, it will already have happened, but we have new bring back my bars coming in July. I don't know what I think about them. I feel like the bring back my bars haven't been fantastic, to be honest. I was happy that BananaBerry made it back, so I clubbed that, but overall, I'm not sure that I put much in my club at all out of the May and June ones. And now the July. The only one that I'm maybe even happy about is Mango Shortcake, but I already had that in my club and I removed it, so I don't know, should I put it back in or not? I don't know. Anyway, all you need is love. Coconut sugar, creamy vanilla, and Bing cherry. You guys, this one was such a disappointment. I did save a cube. I often do that because I want to test the scent in my office. And sometimes if I do that before I edit the video, I'll post an update at the top here. But sometimes I also do it because, like, I have it with one of these other bars. I'll do it just because I want to enjoy the scent in my office. But usually when it's with a scent I haven't had before, it's because I'm also going to test it in my office. Because I usually do these in my bedroom, and my bedroom's kind of a beast. So most SCENTSY bars perform in my bedroom. It takes a lot of wax, but most of them do. Some perform on less wax than others. But every once in a while I get one that's just not doing it. This one I get a lot of the coconut sugar. And vanilla, I would say yes. But this Bing cherry is missing. It says it smells like a warm cherry pie filling. Lies. Vanilla bean ice cream drizzled with caramel. Yeah, I would say there's some caramel in here. It's kind of a fine line between that coconut sugar, which is kind of like caramelized, and the caramel note. Fresh coconut macaroons. Yeah, I would say the latter part of that description is right, but I really don't get cherry. I really want a cherry. I'm kind of in my cherry era right now, so I want a cherry. This was an okay performer. I don't know. I've been feeling like I've been hearing that this has been light for people. It was not light for me. It did fine. I would say medium, and it lasted all day. But I just didn't love it. So, not a club contender. There's my beloved BananaBerry that I did put in my club. See, this one I saved a cube, but only because I just want to enjoy it in my office because I already know what this smells like. I have this going in my bedroom today. Let me pull up the actual scent notes. But I'm sure it's probably just like banana and strawberry. Sweet banana cream and strawberries. Yeah. Very candy-ish for sure. Artificial. And I love every minute of it. If you like strawberry banana candy scents, this one is for you. I'm trying to figure out how best to hold these bars. I guess right there. It's kind of off-center, but bubblegum. This is bubblegum, cotton candy, sugar, and a hint of mint. So it sounds an awful lot like pink sugarberry mint. I did finish this one. This to me smells exactly like Double Bubble. I feel like Pink Sugar Berry Mint to me smells like Orbit Bubble Mint, but this smells like Double Bubble. Like those little, they're like kid gums. So like the little yellow packaging with like the blue artwork on it with like white print, and it says like Double Bubble on it. They often come in those like child's play bags and stuff like that of candy in the store. You can literally smell the powder on this thing because they're usually coated in powder. And they last in your mouth for like literally 30 seconds, and then they're dry and you can barely chew them. And sometimes you get them and they're kind of old, so they're hard as a rock and it will break your teeth. It smells exactly like that. Nostalgic for sure, but I didn't feel like I needed to keep it. I would definitely get it if it was in a sale and it was cheap enough, because I won't get it for $5.40. I can just get it in my club at that price. But if it was cheap enough, like say $3 and something, I would probably pick up a couple bars because it is nostalgic. I like that. And I would say that was about a low medium performer. Citrus Pop. I was excited about this one because you know your girl Terry loves orange. This is Bergamot, Sparkling Mandarin, and Orange Blossom. It says it smells like a freshly peeled citrus, sparkling lemonade, and champagne bubbles. I did my cold sniffs to this, and I told you that it smells very much like a candied orange. I got that on warm too. Yeah, these notes, they don't make sense to me. I don't really pick up bergamot. I don't pick up orange blossom. Mandarin, yes. Maybe that's why they're describing it as sparkling. I don't know, but it's kind of like candy, drink mix, kind of orange. I don't really get lemonade. I don't get champagne bubbles. It's not a very authentic orange scent is what I'm trying to say. But I liked it just the same. At the same time, I have a number of orange scents in my club. And I just recently warmed an old bar of Oodles of Noodles I had on hand. And that one came back, and I can finally club it because it's one of the ones I've been just dying to get into my club, and I love it. I feel like if I have that one, I don't need this one too. Like I said, I have a number of orange scents, so I don't overly feel like I need this one. And I really like that Harry Potter bar that has the orange note in it. It's kind of different, like a bonbon scent. Exploding bonbons or something like that. I don't think I need this one too, but it was a decent performer. It went all day, and I had no problem smelling it. It was about a good medium, maybe a higher medium. I thought it was pretty good. Another one that I would buy if it was marked down cheap enough, but not necessarily thinking that it needs to pick up a club spot because, you know, the real estate is kind of premium in my club right now. Dumbo Circus Parade. I know people love this bar, and I like it. I do. But I've had this in my club a couple times, and it seems to always get the cut. So, again, I kind of like other similar scents better, like tangerine creamsicle or orange dreamsicle, so it always seems to get the boot. Again, that Harry Potter scent I like. Clementine, peach, mango, and vanilla bean. I did save a cube because this one, not only did I want to enjoy it in my office, when I warmed this in my bedroom the other day, I was like, what the hell? I could not smell this. I can't really smell it in the clam. Like, it has lost its scent. My bars are from 2023, so 3 years old. I'm pretty sure I got them at a time that it would have been out by SCENTSY, not like in a flash sale. But I could be wrong. Can't remember like that, but I can barely smell this. Like, it is almost basically unscented. I ended up taking it out of my bedroom yesterday because it went for a few hours, and I was like, there's nothing. There's nothing here. The scent is gone. So I took it out because I was like, I'm not just going to run my warmers just to melt nothing. So apparently this must be one of those bars that I need to warm sooner rather than later. I don't remember having that problem with this before. So maybe this was something that was older that ended up in my stash that, you know, I got from SCENTSY poured older. I don't know. I've never been able to find that daggone pour date that's in this clam. I know it's in here in the top here, but I've never been able to see it. Anyway, very disappointed in that one because this is a scent that I like. I like it. I like to enjoy it from time to time. And it is a lighter scent, but this was unscented. Not happy about that one. Not happy. I think I have like 2 more bars of Dumbo in my stash. So I'm like, I better go pull those and see if I can smell them. Joy Good and Golden. This is from the Inside Out set. I don't know if this is still on the website, but the 5-pack that included the characters from Inside Out were marked down to a pretty good price. This was my favorite of the bunch of those bars. This is lemon, pineapple, and cane sugar. This is so good. Yeah, I did this in my kitchen because this one's a strong one. Very much fruity. Lots of lemon, lots of pineapple, lots of sugar. True to its scent notes for sure. Like I said, it's strong. I did have this one in my club, but I took it out because I also have pineapple dragon fruit, and I felt like they were close enough that I didn't need both. And that one's cheaper because this one's licensed, so I don't have this one anymore. But if you're looking for a good deal, check it out. Who knows, by the time this goes up, maybe they'll be sold out or gone. But those bars are on the website as part of the set. And the set was pretty good, believe it or not. I think the Anger bar was the only one I didn't really love, but I didn't hate it. The other bars are pretty good. So I would recommend the set. All right, this bar was from the Disney Love Story set. This is Mickey and Minnie Together Forever. Love the packaging on that. This is sweet strawberry, sugar, and whipped vanilla. Yeah, this smells like so many scents that SCENTSY has already. It's kind of reminds me of like strawberry swirl, strawberry sweetie, strawberry bliss, strawberry taffy. Probably closer to like strawberry swirl and strawberry taffy. I liked it, but at the same time, I didn't feel like I needed to keep it. So I don't think any of these ended up in my club, but I did really like the Jack bar. That was my favorite, the Jack and Sally bar. I did really like that one. I probably should have kept it in my club, but I didn't. And I enjoyed this one. I just don't need it again. I just feel like SCENTSY has so many bars that are similar. The performance on it was decent though. Definitely medium high. My favorite, Ocean Air and Coconut Water. Since we saw Blue Coconut Beach come back, and maybe we'll see this. I mean, we do have it in the cleaning products, so I was thinking maybe we'd see the bar back. Coconut Water, White Driftwood, and Ocean Air, although at this point in time, maybe not. Oh, yeah. Again, another scent that's very true to the notes. You get the coconut water, it's beautiful. The Ocean Air note comes across salty. And the Driftwood is just nice and smooth and just adds to that ocean vibe. So it's kind of like a salty coconut ocean air type of scent. It's beautiful. It's a decent performer. I would say a good medium. And she's in my club. I once upon a time debated on whether to get rid of that or Blue Coconut Beach. But I warmed them both. I feel like they're different enough that I need them both. And so I kept them both. I mean, I love coconut scents, so I don't feel like I could have too many of them. Kind of like orange, although I do have to draw a line somewhere, right? Speaking of orange, there's my baby, Oodles of Orange. Oh my gosh, I love this one. Citrus, pineapple. Oh my god, I can smell it as soon as I open the clam, and it's empty. It's empty. Citrus, pineapple, papaya, mango blossom, and tropical berries. This bar is from 2022, you guys. I was scared. Maybe it's too old. Put it in my warmers. Oh my gosh. She just banged out the scent. All day long. High intensity. I loved every minute. Orange. Goodness. You do get that tropical tang to this. I just love it. I just love it. It's so good. It's so good. And I'm so happy. So happy that it's part of my club now. Pacific Mist. This one, I believe, was part of a bundle, so you could club it again if you wanted to. I think the first time I warmed this, I really enjoyed it, and I mentioned I would club it if it came back. So I did throw it in my club. I don't know if it's going to be one of those ones that stays and stays and stays. But I'd like to have a couple more bars of this, so I did put it in the club. Misty Ocean Air, Coastal Sea Salt and Driftwood, and Tropical Nectar. So another, I did save a cube. That's what fell out. Another beachy, outdoorsy scent. Does have that ozonic, aquatic, slightly, not quite as salty as the ocean coconut and water scent, but kind of has that little bit of a salty vibe. But this is more aquatic. It almost kind of smells like it is like a mist, so I think the name is a really good name for it. And then that tropical nectar just gives a little bit of sweetness, just a little pop of sweetness. It's a really nice scent. It's a good performer as well. And like I said, I tossed it in my club for a little bit at least. It's a really nice one. And it's different than, you know, a lot of things I do because it does have that a little bit more aquatic vibe than some of my other scents do. Prickly Pear Flair. This one also came back that was clubbable. It was part of a bundle, I believe. I don't know if it was an Easter. I can never remember. But since he's been running all these bundles and they're all kind of running together, so forgive me. I can't remember. But you probably don't care anyway. But you could club it again. It was originally part of an Easter collection. And I clubbed it at that time because if you've been with me for any length of time, you know I was on a quest to find a bar that was two-toned. So a different color packaging than the wax. You can't tell, but it was a lime green wax. Every bar I tried, my heart would just sink when I tried it because I was like, I don't love it. It's not a club contender. I just want to find one of these with the cute packaging. I know it's odd. It's quirky. But, you know, everybody has their thing, right? So I just wanted to find one of these bars that I loved. And I was so enamored by the colors of this. Between the pink and the lime green. I love bright, vivacious colors like that. I was so happy I love this. The scent notes are sparkling bubbles, pineapple, and prickly pear. I love it. It's so sweet. Pineapple forward. And I love me some pineapple. Very syrupy. The pear and the pineapple are very syrupy. And you do get that floral undertone, that sweet floral undertone, but it's not what I would call floral. It's a fruity scent through and through. And it's beautiful. And I'm so happy that I finally have a bar that I can put in my club, already have in my club, that has the two-toned colors to it. And this is a great performer. She is strong and she performs in my open space. I did it in my open space when I warmed her. She did her thing. That doesn't happen with too many SCENTSY bars. I usually need more than a bar, but that is one that performs in my open space. Rainbow Red. This one is one I had in my club before too, and I decided to take it out to make room for other things. This is watermelon, cherry, and strawberry. I saved the cube so I could do it in my office. Although I'm thinking it may be a little too strong for my office, but we'll see. Fruity. Fruity, fruity, fruity. You get the melon. You get the cherry. You get the strawberry. You get all the scents. It smells candy-ish. What people would call artificial. I like it. It's a strong one. Like I said, I'm wondering if it may be a little too strong that I should not have kept a cube for my office, but it's a good one. And this one came back as clubbable too. I think also as part of a bundle, but you know my memory, it sucks. Okay, guys, now we're down to the packaging that has scent notes on it. Driftwood Jasmine. This was part of Bring Back My Bar. It was the only one that I received that had the new packaging. I did save a cube for work. Really pretty purple wax. So the scent notes on this are jasmine, driftwood, and Tahitian vanilla. I feel like there was an extra scent note online. Ocean Air. So Ocean Air was an extra scent note listed online. This one is very jasmine heavy to my nose. Jasmine is one of those florals that I like. But I like it when there's other scent notes in the scent that are a little stronger. And so the jasmine kind of sits in the background more so than the foreground. This one is very much in the foreground to me. To me, it's overwhelmingly jasmine. And jasmine sometimes, like when it's heavy like this, it's not just sometimes. When it's heavy, it can come across to my nose as very milky and creamy. And sometimes it's just too much milky and creamy. You know what I mean? So like a milky, creamy floral, you do get a little bit of that driftwood. Very strong performer, and you do get that Ocean Air, which is interesting. I feel like that should be listed on here more than the vanilla. Although the vanilla could be adding to that creaminess I'm getting in the jasmine. Yeah, very much so. Yeah. Very good performer. I'm hearing a lot of people are loving this, so don't let my feelings deter you from trying it. Like I said, very good performer. So if you are a jasmine lover, I think you should give it a whirl because it was a good scent. It's just not my kind of scent. Like, I didn't hate it. I totally left it in all day. I enjoyed it. I just don't love it enough to, like, love it. Indigo Cotton. Talk about good performers. This one was excellent as far as performance. So the notes on the bar say lavender, cotton, and linens. Online, it says line-dried chambray, morning mist, and lemon zest. Huh? Am I looking at the right bar? Yes. I don't feel like, did I get lemon in this? Hi, baby. I got the bars sitting on the couch. You're going to have to come up top. Come on. She ain't happy I got the bars in her way. I don't get lemon in this. I feel like this is closer to the notes that are on the bar. Yeah, I feel like this smells like the notes on the bar. Lavender, cotton, and linens. I feel like they're so different. I know I am looking at the right bar. Do y'all get lemon in this? I don't get lemon in this. I think it smells like the notes on the bar. Am I crazy? I think it smells like lavender, cotton, and linen. Very strong. Let me know what you get from this. Let me know. Do you get lemon? I don't get lemon. I mean, I guess morning mist. It's not like aquatic, but I guess I could see a little bit of a mist scent. But I mean, the chambray note, yeah, I mean, that falls in line with the linen and the cotton, but I think it's lavender. I mean, it's not like overwhelmingly lavender, because you know I don't love lavender. It's not aggressive in this, but I think the notes on the bar, I just don't get lemon. Never thought lemon when I was warming it, but I know my girl out there, Julia, I know she's warmed this, and I know she's enjoyed it. Do you get lemon, Julia? Let me know. But that's Indigo Cotton. Not a favorite for me, but man, this was a boomer, long lasting. I didn't test how long it would go because, you know, I usually just keep my scents in for a day, an entire day, but I don't often turn them on the next day unless I love them. If I love this, I would have. But man, this had lots of scent still going when I decided I've had enough. So if these scent notes sound up your alley, I personally think you need to like lavender. You may like this. Great performer. Passionflower Paradise. It looks like this one is out of stock on the website. I don't know if it'll be restocked. Let's see. The notes on the bar are honeydew, pineapple, and passionflower. And the notes online are honeydew, pineapple, and passionflower. Well, at least those match up. Let's see. So this one is pretty scent. I love melon scents. And in the clam, I get quite a bit of the melon. And I like that about it. It's not overly floral, so I wouldn't be scared of that. I get more of the fruit, especially the melon. The pineapple is not real aggressive either, but it's there. You do get that juicy pineapple scent. I love this scent. Love the scent, but this didn't perform very well for me. I'm kind of wondering if it would do better if it had time to sit. I did warm it pretty fairly soon after I got it. If you've warmed this one recently, let me know how it did. I did remove it from my club because I throw everything in my club when it comes out so I don't forget it. I did remove it thinking I don't have time to play with light bars. Let me know what your experience was with this one so I can make a final decision whether I want to keep it in club or not. But I was very disappointed in its performance. Raspberry Filled Donut, part of the Oh So Sweet collection. And a bakery collection finally, right? Of course, we get a bakery collection finally, and it has 2 scents in it that I'm fairly sure I'm not going to like. One being that maple bacon donut, whatever that was. I did not even put that in my cart. I want no part of that. I don't want that in my home. And the other one being this one, because, you know, I'm not loving raspberry jam, but I do love me some jelly donut from Kringle Candles. So knowing that I love that scent and not thinking that SCENTSY was probably going to come anywhere close to my beloved Kringle jelly donut, I decided to pop it in my cart and thought, let's just give it a whirl. This is frosting, raspberry jam, and vanilla. I think this has a strawberry note online. You can buy these individually. You don't have to get them as part of the set. And I actually recommend that you get them individually if you're planning on buying a 6-pack, because you'll get a discount. You'll get that 10% off if you do. And you won't get that if you pop in the 3-bar set. So frosting, raspberry jam, vanilla. I already said that. Frosting, raspberry jam, vanilla. That's what it says online. It also says it smells like a strawberry taffy, vanilla glaze, and creamy fruit jellies. I did not get strawberry taffy on warm. I think I picked it up a little when I smelled it on cold, but on warm, I didn't get it. I did save a cube, but this was a hell of a good performer. I feel like it hasn't been very typical across the board that people are saying that this is a good performer, but this one, like, people are saying it's very short-lived, I'm hearing, but this one lasted in my bedroom all day. All day. I probably could have turned the warmers back on the next day, but it didn't, because I don't really love the scent. You won't be shocked because it's raspberry. This is very strong on the bakery note. It says raspberry jam, frosting, and vanilla. Reading the scent notes, it would lead me to believe that this would be something similar to like Bath & Body Works raspberries and whipped vanilla, which is very much a raspberry whipped cream vanilla type of scent. But this has a pastry note for sure. It says vanilla glaze. I do think I'll pick up that vanilla glaze. On the packaging, it just says frosting, right? I definitely pick up the glaze. So it is like a glazed donut that has a bunch of jelly inside. I do think the raspberry jam is very artificial. It's more like what this says smells like, where it says creamy fruit jellies. I would agree with that more so. It was almost like this candy jelly. Yeah. I think that people, for the most part, will probably like this. Like I said, it performed for me very strong and all day long. Too strong because I didn't love it, but I kind of didn't expect to. But let me know. I feel like thoughts are kind of all over the place on this one too. Like, people smell different things. Let me know what you get when you smell this. But overall, I would say my thoughts are it's like a pastry covered in a glaze filled with like jelly candies. How's that sound? Last but not least, Strawberry Farmstand. I am looking online. I can see that this one is out of stock too, and this one is not getting very good reviews. What do these reviews say? 2.9 out of 5 stars. Oh. This does not smell like strawberries to me. I'm not sure what the fragrance is. It was very disappointing. There's a 5-star. Berry picking without the bugs. This person says, it's everything I love about fresh picked strawberries. Without the sunburn, bug spray, or accidentally buying way more berries than I planned. The scent is bright, juicy, and sweet, like walking through a strawberry patch on a perfect summer day. It smells like real strawberries. Oh, she goes on and on. Very good review by Kendall. Pam says 5 stars. Absolutely love it. And then there's a 1-star. It's gross. It smells nothing like strawberries. It's very musky and woody. I already wrote this review once, but SCENTSY never posted it. I have found I like to review warmers because I find that there are very little warmer reviews on the site and they never make it to the website. My review for a warmer never makes it to the website, and it doesn't seem to matter whether it's good or bad. It just never makes it to the website. It says that it's, you know, thank you for your submission, whatever, but it never makes it. So it sucks because, you know, people like to know whether a warmer performs well too. And some have reviews, but there's not a lot. If you notice, there's not a lot. And then there's another 1-star. I was very disappointed in this scent. It smells nothing like sweet strawberries. And then there's a 5-star that says fresh. So the scent notes on the bar are wild strawberry, rustic wood, and tonka bean. Does the website agree? It does. It does. This one, I did save a cube. First of all, the wax is such an ugly color. I hate this color. It's like so dull. Yeah, I don't know what to think of this scent. It's kind of odd. It smells like strawberry to me, but to me it smells artificial strawberry. It does not smell like a garden strawberry to me. I love the smell of strawberries. Like when I walk over to the container in Sam's Club that has all the strawberries sitting in it, I want to be like overcome with that strawberry scent. That's how I know when I go to pull a package out of there and purchase it, it's going to be good because you can just smell it. And when you walk over there and you don't smell it, you're like, yeah, this is not going to be a great experience. Because, you know, those containers have little holes in them and you should smell all that. And this is the time of the year when strawberries are at their finest. This doesn't smell like that. Nope. And I've actually grown my own strawberries before. Yeah, your girl who's not a garden girl. During COVID, I took a stab at it. Even though I helped my grandma with gardening a lot when I was young. I just didn't pick it up. I didn't love it. I just don't. I took a stab at it. I didn't do great at it. But I have garden strawberries. And blueberries. And whatever else I tried out there. I think I tried tomatoes. My grandma did great at tomatoes. And I helped her. But I was not great at it. I was not great at dealing with the bugs that come with the situation either. And I just didn't love it enough to kind of research it all out and find out what I needed to do to avoid bugs and avoid birds who kept eating my strawberries. Yeah, this is not, it's not a love for me. And it was kind of light, so it was kind of hard to get a read on it when it was on warm. I would walk into the room and I was like, yeah, there's something there, but it's very soft. I would say artificial strawberry would, yes. And yeah, I would say the tonka bean kind of gives it like this little bit of a perfumey presence. Not a love. And it just wasn't that good of a performer for me to figure out really what I fully thought about it. Let me know your thoughts on this one. Sounds like some people love it and some people don't. All right, guys, I can see Jersey made her way up, and she is, oh, she said that in. Her head's at this end, it's hard to tell. She has started her snoring, so it's only going to get worse from here. I've got some work to do, so I was hoping to punch out another video this morning, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's going to have to wait till later, but that's okay. Hopefully, I'll get this posted up soon, and you'll be able to hear my thoughts on the new scents and be able to share your thoughts as well, because I love to hear from you. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Whether or not you're a SCENTSY fan or not, please subscribe. I do include all kinds of content as far as home fragrance on my channel. I do wax, I do vendor wax, I do retail wax, I do SCENTSY wax, I do candles. I do it all in home fragrance. I even do the wallflowers and, you know, home fragrance. That's my thing. I love all smell goods when it comes to the home, but I do them all. So if you're a candle fan, please subscribe. If you are a vendor wax fan, please subscribe. If you're a SCENTSY fan, please subscribe. I am a SCENTSY consultant, a SCENTSY fragrance consultant. So if you're ever interested in making a purchase from SCENTSY, I do always have my website listed on my SCENTSY videos, or at least I try to remember. But if you can't find it for some reason, it is listed in my channel description. And if you do purchase from me, I appreciate it. I do not push sales as far as SCENTSY. I just tell you what I love. I am just the hobbyist as far as the SCENTSY fragrance consultant, but I do have a couple of customers, and I do appreciate when they buy from me because it puts a little extra something in my pocket at the end of the month or middle of the month, because that's when SCENTSY pays you. And so I'm able to get a few more SCENTSY things that I can bring to my channel and share with you, and I always appreciate that. But I do not push sales, so you're not ever going to hear me say, you need to buy this from me. Maybe I'll say you need to buy this because this is good, but you're not going to hear you need to buy it from me. But if you are interested, my website is there. And if you already have a consultant, of course, purchase from your consultant that you have already. And guys, that'll do it for my SCENTSY Empties this week. I don't even remember how long this covered. Probably 2.5 weeks, maybe. I tend to only warm SCENTSY in my kitchen and my bedroom, but you did hear me say that I punched out one in my open space recently, because a lot of times SCENTSY bars don't do it in my open space. They're just not strong enough. But that pineapple, what was it called? Prickly pear Flair. That one was. Great one. So if you have that bar, throw it in your open space. Let me know how it does. I'll see you next video, guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.